Hey, it's Chris Brown here for the Tigers Minor League Report. We are here at LMCU Park for the Whitecaps opener, which was a wild game. They won 11-10 in 11 innings. Ridiculous. It's just me here by the post right now. You can see the great Jesse Goldberg-Strassler in there. And hey, who's this fella?
Oh, are you Chris Brown?
Yeah.
Is this the Woodward Tigers? Who is this right now?
He is the Woodward Rogelio.
Oh, well, long-time listener, first-time post-gamer.
Yes.
Hey, look at Jesse. Let's go see Jesse's going to come in there.
Yeah, all right. We can
I think he's
come
trying
on in.
to pants you for a moment.
Let's do it. Let's,
Yeah, let's get Jesse in the post-game show.
the great Jesse. And so
Where's Nate? Should we get Nate Wangler in here? Should we have it's like opening day of the Tigers game. There's like 18 people at one desk.
Craig Monroe and what a wild game. I don't know if you guys you see a lot of things down here in minor league.
Can I just say, Jesse called this before this game even happened today. He talked about how what he'd seen so far, essentially, I guess nothing really would have surprised you about how extra innings went today.
No, I think that the Lugnuts have a strong offense. I think that the question mark is with the bullpen.
Mm-hmm.
With us, what we were saying all the while during the bottom of the 11th inning, we're going, if the Whitecaps turn the lineup over, it's over. If Meadows and Perez are coming up again, that's where there's trouble. And so the second Rothenberg came through with the RBI single, we're like, that's it, here it comes.
Jeez.
Did you feel the same thing?
I think watching the Whitecaps for the last couple of days, I think we've seen these late inning rallies, and you never know if it's going to keep up. It only lasts as long as it lasts, right? But there's something about these guys late in games where that's where it brings the best out of them, and those teams make for really fun summers.
That was, it was incredible. Winslow Perez, I think, got the game-tying sac fly in the 10th, and then I don't know how many batters came to the plate in the 11th.
All nine.
All nine. And Perez got down 0-2, I think, in the final, and fouled off, or took a couple balls, fouled off a few pitches, and then got a ball up in the air, and it was windy out there. He hit a ball earlier in the at-bat that I thought was going to be caught, and it flew almost, it may have been home run distance, foul. It was like, uh-oh.
I was shocked by how little the wind had to do with plays in the outfield, plays in the infield. Obviously, we saw a ball get dropped earlier in that inning that ended up in a force out at third, but never once at the night did I say, man, the wind really played a role there until the very last swing of the night.
Yeah, you got to stay to the end. I will say, from our perspective, Parker Meadows, this, you don't want to say too much too soon, but this feels legit. Like, he hit balls hard, at least three hard hit balls, a double, a home run. He had a ball up the middle that I think was turned into a ground out against the lefty, which was good to see. But yeah, so that is promising for Tigers fans. I'll say that.
Can I tell you what's the thing about Parker Meadows that I'm noticing? Mm-hmm. I think baseball's fun again for Parker Meadows. I think it wasn't very fun last year. I think there's a lot of pressure on somebody like Meadows. Now all of a sudden you have an incentive. You've got your big brother in the system. That can be a game changer for some guys, and maybe that's the way it is for Parker.
Yeah, no, it's definitely, there's definitely a change there, and I think Tigers fans should be excited. Jesse, you told me before the game, you told me and Rogelio about the two young players for Lansing, the shortstop and the center fielder, and they both looked great on defense today. We saw a diving catch early and a lot of steady defense from the shortstop. I don't remember their names. So
I want to go back to Parker Meadows.
Okay.
When you homer to right center at LMC Ballpark, and I mean deep right center, and the wind is blowing out to left, and the wind is blowing from right to left, that said something to me.
Can we do like inside baseball talk here? One play-by-play guy with another right now. When the ball came off of Parker's bat, I almost didn't believe it.
No,
I almost didn't
ball's
believe.
not going to exit like that on a day like today.
There's so many reasons why, right? And we all know that. We've been
Yes.
here long enough to see the wind's blowing to left field. It's deep right center field. Parker had some long home runs and great legs, but in your mind's eye, you don't think it's going to be another one. Immediately, you think that's going to be on the warning track. But
Yes.
it sneaks out again. It just goes to show that maybe we need to start paying more attention to this start for Parker Meadows.
That's power. That's honest to goodness power. You saw other drives in this game that did not make the warning track.
That's true.
Or
Died in
balls
center field.
that Tyler Soderstrom hit one over Parker Meadows' head,
Yeah.
but it didn't hit off the wall.
Mm-hmm.
It's hitting grass warning track and then the wall. Brett Harris got a fastball up from Robert Pettit and wailed on it as much as he could. He didn't hit it over the wall or off the wall.
Yeah.
So to come back to the Lansing young players, I think Brian Buelvas is going to be a guy to watch in center field. I think Euripiel Angeles. You saw him last year in Fort Wayne. Did you get a chance to see him in Fort Wayne?
I really thought with him, I just think, it's just another embarrassment of riches. This Lansing team, one of the biggest beneficiaries of what we're seeing with Oakland at the major league level, it's just top 30 prospect after top 30 prospect here in Lansing right now. So when you defeat Lansing this year, you're defeating a group of really, really talented players.
Yeah, I was impressed. We saw Soderstrom, the guys you mentioned. Yeah, it's a much better system than it was 6 months ago. I will say that.
I like that middle reliever they had too. That was just mowing through West Michigan hitters.
Don't remember the name of that.
I'm drawing a blank right now.
Wait,
He struck out Murr.
which reliever when?
He struck out Murr.
That's a feat.
Yeah, which is
The
a feat.
machine is tough to strike out.
Yeah.
I remember Barrios striking out Murr, going after him with a fastball after
Was
the
very
first.
fall up.
I don't really pay attention, so
Barrios had the tough start, first
Yeah.
and second inning, and then he settled in the third and the fourth, and in the third inning he struck out Murr.
Okay, so that must
And
have
went
been
after him
it,
with
yeah.
a fastball. It's so much of this right now is, and let's talk about confidence, and I can relate it to Parker Meadows. Guys are coming out of spring training, and whether they had confidence in spring training or they didn't, and they're trying to find it here, or whether they hit it well in spring training, and then the season starts and they're not hitting it well. It very much is trying to convince themselves. It's just trying to get yourself off to a good start. Like in basketball, trying to score that first basket of the year and get off the schneid.
See the ball go in the back.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
look, this is tone setting season.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's early, but you kind of get an idea of who you are, whether it's as an individual or as a team, pretty quickly. And remember, even though this is day 4 for a lot of the guys around here, they've also been down in spring training for 6 weeks, 7 weeks, 8 weeks. So they've had a chance to kind of feel out who they are, but you can't test it until you get to a scenario like this. You think you know, but you don't know for sure. What's that? That's an MTV show. You think you know, but you have no idea.
Is that Road Rules
Yeah.
or
Real World, right?
Real Rules, Road House. One other thing we talked about, we did. Tater Montero was the starter today,
Yeah.
and he only pitched 1 inning. He faced 2 batters in the second, and it looked like he maybe took a ball off his foot. We couldn't quite tell.
First batter of the inning.
First batter, yeah, and he pitched to another batter, gave up a hit, and then left the game. And so his velocity was down a little bit in that inning, but I don't know if it was a big deal. He was like 93 to 97 in the first, and it was more like 92, 93 in the second. But yeah, I don't know if you heard anything about that, or if it was just, or if you're allowed to talk about that.
Yeah,
sort of thing.
if I told
It's
you,
a
I'd have
HIPAA-
to kill
it's a
you.
HIPAA
Yeah.
violation, I
Yeah.
think. Yeah.
And
You'd have somebody else kill him.
That's fair. Nate, is Nate Wangler still here?
Yeah. Nate, get over here, man.
He's got the beard of a killer. I'll
Yeah.
say that much.
He does.
Yeah.
He does. I was telling our social
Look at
media
that.
team to make his beard
Deadly
longer
beard.
for every 100 retweets.
Oh, that'd be fantastic. Yeah. So.
Nate's got that beard. Look at that. Beard is
Beard,
flow.
yeah.
The beard game is on point.
With
Sean Doolittle.
Oh, there. Yeah,
Ooh,
absolutely.
yeah, there you go.
But he shot
Who's the-
Sean Doolittle a
Who's
lot.
the reliever for the Giants? They said
Sergio Romo?
Brian Wilson.
Oh no, Brian Wilson.
Yeah.
Oh, but it's not black, and that actually looks yours
Or
looks much.
curly.
Yeah, it looks neat. It looks
You
neater.
came in tomorrow with that beard in black. In like curls.
Oh,
I was saying earlier, if he shaves it now, it's going to be kind of a Steve the Pirate vibe. I'm not going to really recognize him.
all right. Well, yeah, I don't know if there's anything else to discuss.
Is there any more
Well,
tape
I
left
think,
in the machine?
I think this, with Guerrero Montero,
Yep.
we're going to find out in a hurry because he's slated to start again on Sunday.
Oh, yeah, that's
And
true.
so we'll see,
Yep.
do you miss that start? Does he make that start? It's always, the key word that we use is
So graceful.
precautionary.
Yeah, well, I mean, because we saw that was it Eliezer Alfonso had a little hammy the other day, and then he's out on the IL, so you get the 7-day IL here, right?
Well,
So-
was it Rosnoff that came back?
Rossoff, yeah, John Rossoff came down from
Erie. Yep.
to backfill. But yeah, so I don't know. That'll be interesting to see. I thought it looked okay. It's kind of the similar, breaking ball shows a lot of promise. Fastball's kind of scattered, but we'll see. Yeah.
There's a reason he gets important games early in
Yeah.
seasons. I mean, he got opening night last year. We forget about that. He was 19 years old then, and now all of a sudden he's getting an opportunity this year. So, I mean, opening night's a big assignment. You hope that he's okay, and it's nothing that he can't miss his second start over. But he had his injury that shut him down last year. He had a shoulder injury. So you just don't know exactly what the severity is. And, with his age, there's no reason not to play it incredibly cautious.
By the way, on the way home, guys, Christian Santana hit his first home run down to Lakeland. It was a bomb too.
Very nice.
Well, that doesn't suck, huh?
That's a good way to end it, I think.
Yeah, so check it out. And Chris Myers hit his second home run already, Oppo Field.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Us redheads stick together.
Yeah. And Campos had a single too, 102 miles off the bat.
Something like that. He had a couple singles.
Yeah.
I'd take a 52-mile-an-hour single. But
Whatever works.
Yeah. So that's it for the Tiger Weather Report. Thank you, gentlemen, for coming on. Appreciate it. This is actually going on YouTube because we've gone 10 minutes.
That's
Impressive,
right.
guys.
That's right. That's
Outstanding.
5 2-minute and 20-second
If you
tweets.
don't want people to talk for a long time, don't ask broadcasters.
That's right.
Hey, you know
Thank
what?
you so much.
Perfect
You guys are
golden content.
Two of the
guys.
best in the business.
Yeah.